Hello everyone and welcome to EWC Chaos. After the Elimination Chamber, we have a loaded show for you this week. I'm Chris Carlson. Joining me as always, Emil Davis. How are you tonight, Emil?
I'm good. It's great to be here in Cincinnati, Ohio again, a city I know well. Used to wine and dine with Ric Flair not too long ago over at Tony's Ribs. And big shouts to the Nature Boy. I hope he's feeling better.
Starting us off tonight, Vega Goose. Livid after being the first eliminated in the Elimination Chamber. He's looking to make a statement tonight.
I feel like that smoke, all the smoke Vega Goose is letting out, it's getting to your throat, Chris. You need to clear your chest. Be alright. Get you, just trying to make sure the people can hear you well at home.
It's a sacrifice we make to give the superstars of ENTHUSIACS WRESTLEGAMING Championship everything they need to feel at home in our arena.
I mean, does he live in a house that's just on fire? Does he just live in a constant world of smoke?
I can't say that for sure. But what I can say is that Vega Goose has an incredibly determined look on his face. He is set to mark a path of destruction tonight. Look at him. He looks laser focused.
I agree with that, Chris. It looks like he's here to beat somebody up, take care of business. I wouldn't want to be the man on the other side of those punches tonight. Good thing is, I'm not.
Let's hope he doesn't take things out to the floor. I wouldn't want to have to get in his way.
Well, better you than me.
You're not helping.
I know.
Anyway, tonight, Vega Goose is in a handicap match. His opponents to be introduced shortly.
Do you think the numbers game can get to Vega Goose? He's a big man, almost the size of two people.
Well, we'll see what we've got. We've got Thomas Smith. And Rick Johnson. Two young, scrappy go-getters looking to make a name in the EWC. Tagging tonight to try to take on the monster Vega Goose.
Well, I hope they're ready. They're in for a tough challenge.
Absolutely. Thomas able to take down Vega Goose really early, trying to get some momentum on his side, trying to set himself up. I don't know if that's going to work.
I mean, he's a big man. As long as you got him off his feet, he can't get to his power. Got to keep him grounded and then pound him down and try and go for the pin quickly. The longer this match goes, the tougher it's going to be for these young competitors.
The longer it goes, the more damage they'll take. But perhaps they should be giving a little bit of a rope-a-dope, trying to get those quick tags, and there has not been one. Oh my goodness! Vega Goose, so frustrated, actually just wailing on the ref.
This can't be. This ref should disqualify him now. That's a blatant attack on him. If I were the referee, I wouldn't put up with this.
Well, it looked like he got knocked down so hard he hit his head. He might not have even quite noticed what happened. You can't call what you can't see. It doesn't always make us happy, but that's the fact of the matter. And a power slam.
I mean, how do you miss something that big, like half freight train size, hitting you in the face? I don't care how concussed you are. I feel like you'd know.
Tom still trying to take it to Vega Goose. I think he's making a mistake not tagging when he has the chance. You got to keep the fresh man in.
They're young. They still got to learn the ways of the ring, and I think they came in a little too overconfident, thinking they could take down the big man instead of, never getting in the ring in the first place.
And don't forget, coming up later tonight, we also have Axalon and Baron Fang going head-to-head for a number one contender spot for the EWC title. Also, the premiere of Marco, frequent guest on Behind the Line Radio, and the rematch, you might say, of the final of the Elimination Chamber, we have Black Dragon, taking on Judge Greg.
You know who my money's on. Same person's been on the entire time.
Oh my goodness, and the big man flies.
You know, it's a lot of man moving through the air. I wouldn't want to see that coming down on me.
Oh my goodness. Samoan drop just crushing the air out of Tom Smith.
Come on, Vega. Put him out of his misery. Pin the man. Let's get on with this. There's no need for all this brutality.
Almost on cue, Vega Goose looks to be going for a choke slam. Up and down. Oh my goodness. Scrape him off the mat with a spatula. 1, 2, 3. And his partner wasn't even able to get in time to break up the pin. A tremendous tactical error, never going for a tag once.
These young cats, they got to learn how these things go. They can't just be in the ring, take all that damage, and let the big man like Vega Goose isolate him. But it's a good experience. You know, you get your butt kicked a few times, you learn from it, and it makes you a better competitor.
Vega Goose in victory, but doesn't exactly look happy.
Are we sure he's not a robot?
I have spoken to him. He does not seem like a robot to me. I think right now he's laser focused, trying to get at the next name in front of him. Don't know who that is, but I think he's got someone in mind.
I'm still not entirely sure he's not a robot. Nothing that strong and cold and focused exists as a human.
Even walking through his fallen opponent as he goes back to the backstage. Coming up next, Axalon versus Baron Fang in a number 1 contenders match. That Titantron video keeps giving me vertigo.
Sure, you're a little afraid of heights there?
Not necessarily afraid of heights. It's the spinning.
Understandable.
Axalon felt like he should have been able to make it all the way, at least to the finals of the Elimination Chamber last week.
Well, it's good of our esteemed commissioner to give both these competitors a shot again to earn the chance at a title.
Looking very confident in himself, but here comes his opponent. Baron Fang.
You know, Baron Fang put in great work in the Elimination Chamber. And you know, I think he's got a real shot tonight. I don't know what Axalon's gonna have to do to put Baron Fang down, but he better come with his best game.
Baron Fang is absolutely energetic, electric, high-flying, and innovative. Axalon may have to rely on his more grounded, submission-based approach, a little bit like the Iron Man match between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, where Bret Hart said you just have to take him and grind him down till the thought of moving hurts.
That's some great insight, Chris.
Thank you. Axalon clearly eager to get started. Coming right out the gates with a drop toe hold. Not commonly seen by someone with the forward momentum. Usually you have to rebound off the ropes. Axalon, tricky as ever.
You know, he's perfected that style of his own movement and using his own momentum to take out his opponents. And then, like you said, grinding them into the dirt. He's going to have to use all of that experience tonight to earn his shot at the title.
And here we see Baron Fang, also just so quick. quick neck breaker from Baron Fang. Slamming it. And the cattle mutilation. Uncommon. Uncomfortable. Trying to take a page out of Axalon's book, it would seem.
It seems that Baron Fang came with all his innovation today. You know, using those unconventional combinations to really swing himself in there and dominate this match so far. I know we're only a minute in, but it's been the minute of domination.
Oh, and a swing around neck breaker again, really going after the head and neck area of Axalon.
You know, I feel like the neck is your most vital area, so it makes sense that he would attack that.
That is true. Oh, the massive vertical of Baron Fang, driving the knees into the face of Axalon.
That man can fly.
Of course, Axalon, eager to get into the fight, may also be a little too emotionally invested. You don't want to lose your composure, especially when you're trying to do the more grounded approach. That can't be fueled by emotion. You have to be intellectual. You have to be what used to be called the scientific wrestler. But here you can see him arrogantly just rubbing Baron Fang's face into the mat, trying to prove a point. Is the emotional aspect going to take advantage of him? Is it going to get the better of him?
Now, for me, those emotions, if you could target them in the correct direction, if you take that anger and that fury and that cockiness and channel it into what you're doing, then yeah, that could be good. It could fuel you, make you stronger. But if you let that cloud your vision, you make mistakes because of it, that's where you get in trouble.
It seems like it can fuel you, but that is a razor's edge to walk on.
Well, to compete in EWC, you got to walk on that razor's edge. And maybe get thrown off the razor's edge a couple of times too.
Again, Axalon just trying to humiliate Baron Fang. Oh.
I don't know about you, but I've been kneed in the back a couple of times. It feels really, really bad.
Oh my goodness, Baron Fang calls that the future shock. Will this put it away? 1, 2. No! Baron Fang kicks out.
He's showing that true resiliency that makes a champion. He's not going to give up that easy. You got to hit him a few more times, Axalon. Better come with it.
Here he goes, going for a sharpshooter. Has he done enough to set it up? Oh, Baron Fang can't seem to get to the ropes, but he's squirming free and kicks Axalon off. That's another one of those tricks with a submission-heavy style. It's not just the move that ends the match. It's the setup. You have to weaken everything up.
You gotta wear him down. I agree with that, Chris. You gotta make sure that not only is he a little beat up all over, but is that area you're targeting really, really ground down.
Oh my goodness. Baron Fang going again and again with the knees to the head and chest of Axalon. Going up again. Thinking about it, decides against it. So Axalon crawling away.
That's the old veteran move there. Set him up, roll out the way. That way you can get the upper hand.
Another quick roll up. Not enough. Not enough.
Both these competitors have to be feeling it now, Chris.
Yep. You can see right there Baron Fang taking deep breaths. It's another aspect of his style that can work him against him, especially against a grinder. Oh my goodness, and he catches himself. What presence of mind.
Looks like he was looking for a coup de Gracie there.
Axalon trying to slow things down. the knife-edge chop, just trying to suck all the breath out of Baron Fang.
If a man can't breathe, he can't fight.
Baron Fang's already sucking wind. He goes again for the sharpshooter. Baron Fang nowhere near the ropes. Oh, and he's squirming out again, and he's free. Baron Fang looks to have the flexibility to worm his way out, curling his torso up.
It's that all those years of work, man. It's all that extra time he put in the gym stretching and make sure his flexibility was right. Not only does it build into his high-flying style, but it also gives him great escapability.
Emil, this is functioning a little bit as a four-man tournament with a #1 contenders match and a title match. If your favorite in this match is Baron Fang, who do you think he would favor between Judge Greg and Black Dragon?
I always think your easier matchup is Judge Greg. Judge Greg's so reliant on everything around him to be great, whereas my man Black Dragon, he's constantly, a tough guy. He survived the longest in the elimination chair, but we know he can take a beating, and he's got the most diverse offense.
Do you think the same holds true for Axalon?
In a way, I think it's a good preparation match, about the same size.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of the same style, but at the end of the day, there is nobody that compares to the Black Dragon.
Amazing agility on display here from Baron Fang. He seems to be getting his second wind. Going up to the top, what's he have in mind? Is he going to wait for Axalon to stand again? No! A big diving elbow. Oh my goodness, I thought he had him.
How was that not a 3 count? How was that not a 3 count? I blame you, ref.
Baron Fang bleeding from the forehead and tossing Axalon out. And what is he doing? Oh my! An innovative sliding corner-to-corner dropkick.
Maybe he's taking a page out of Axalon's book and targeting the chest. Take the man's wind away and he can finish him off.
I don't think this pin was quick. No, barely a 2.
Waited too much time, man. You can't let somebody recover that much.
Baron Fang again going up top. He feels quite at home there, it seems. Oh! Cross-body, couldn't hold on for the pin. Axalon trying to fight back. It has been all Baron Fang for a while now.
He might have gotten up to... Oh, never mind.
Oh! Big back body drop suplex, and I think Baron Fang hit his head on the mat. Both men are down.
You can really see the toll this match is taking on both men. I think the first person to kind of get there will win.
The ref horribly out of position to call the pin.
I've voiced my problem with EWC officials before, but this cannot continue.
Oh, Axalon trying to get momentum, trying to take control of the match back from Baron Fang, just flailing and missing with that flying forearm. Falls right back into Baron Fang's arms. With a swinging neck breaker, Baron Fang back to the top. This has been like the 5th, 6th time this match at least. Looks like he's going for the knees again. Oh my goodness. Baron Fang must have springs for legs. Be able to jump around like this. Looks like a springboard something. Oh my goodness.
Is that a springboard headbutt?
There might have been some head collision. I think he was trying to do a shoulder tackle. Might not have been able to see through the crimson mask. Once again going for the double stomp, and Axalon gets out of the way. Axalon, like we said, walking that razor's edge. Going for the sharpshooter again.
He may have let his opponent wear himself out. Make this move more effective.
No. Baron Fang still able to get out. Oh, again the future shock. And a quick pin. 2. No.
He had just enough to get out.
But how much did all of that take out of Baron Fang? Axalon with the momentum for the first time in quite some time in this match. Going up top himself.
Oh, but there's that emotion you were talking about. You got to be smarter than that, Axalon.
Oh, a double axe handle. Not enough. That was too high risk, too little reward. Axalon wasted too much time. Baron Fang once again going up top. Oh, and a twisting splash. Oh my goodness. And Axalon kicking out at 2.5. Baron Fang feeling good. Coming up again. Is it time for the stomp? Or the knees again? Oh, too many times. Oh, that could blow out your knees. Oh my goodness.
The well went dry super fast there, Chris.
Can turn on you in an instant. And hitting the knees like that will certainly soften you up for a sharpshooter. Oh my. He might need reconstructive surgery after that. Oh my. And Axalon, what is this? What is he doing? Is he? He is. The figure 4 round. Oh, that is absolutely vicious. Ref, I think you need to stop this match. Check on Baron Fang. Oh my God. Oh.
It's part of the game, Chris. It's all legal as long as he makes it back in before the 10 count. Unfortunately for Baron Fang, it's just part of the business.
Baron Fang still able to get to his feet. Breaking the count.
That might have been a mistake. There was an easy victory right there for Baron Fang. Axalon really hasn't moved since he landed over there.
Yeah, but that was just a toss. He could easily just be catching his breath, and I don't think Baron Fang wants to take that chance. Jockeying for position, neither man landing anything too decisive, although that slam, combined with everything that's happened to date, probably took quite a bit out of Axalon. Oh, right into the post.
Right on that big nasty cut on his forehead.
That'll open it right up. Baron Fang back in the ring. Axalon down. Will he make the count? No! No! Baron Fang wins by countout.
He took advantage. Hit him with the big insecurity. Left him laid out on the outside. It's not how, you want this match to end, but smart on Baron Fang to take the victory where he could get it.
A grueling fight. A grueling match. And I'm getting word we are not accepting a countout victory for the number 1 contender's position. This is not how it was intended to go. So next week, the number 1 contendership will be decided in a rematch in a ladder match. But for now, Baron Fang, ecstatic in victory. And in the ring now, we have Harold Jones ready to take on the debuting Marco.
I heard a lot about this Marco guy coming from parts unknown here to EWC.
Marco, a frequent guest on Behind the Line Radio. You can see the insignia on the Titantron. A motto of his, when things go wrong, QA is there. What can you say? Shit's on fire, yo.
With all that fire at his entrance, shit does seem to be on fire.
Absolutely. Marco, educated feet, a bit of a martial artist, likes to take after the great Yoshihiro Tajiri, the latest in a long line of just blistering strikers.
Well, I hope Harold came with his big boy pants on, because it looks like he's going to be in for a fight.
Harold is a veteran, has had experience all over the world. In fact, was the trainer of Thomas and Richard that we saw earlier taking on Vega Goose. I'm sure he'd like to do better for himself than his proteges did earlier today.
See, you took the words right out of my mouth. He might have trained them, but he trained them to get their butts kicked. So he better bring something else to the table.
Marco not taking much of that.
What's with everybody in taunting these days? See, this is what happens when you taunt.
Oh my goodness.
You get dropped on your neck. Pay attention to the match, stay in it, and get your fight right.
Harold taking him down hasn't given Marco a chance to let loose with any of his just scintillating kicks. Oh, there we go. There's the first of the evening from Marco. Oh! A fancy trip. What does he have in mind? Oh!
Kicking him in the face. That's an effective move. It's not flashy. It's not super over the top. It's old school mean. Just kick a dude in the face. See, there it is again. Target the facial area.
And he does not let up. Not one of those strikes. They don't seem to be knockout shots, but they will have an accumulating effect, especially when they all target the same area. Face and forehead. Going for a fancy victory roll, didn't quite have the grip, floats over for a pin. 2, not enough. Not enough.
And so you were talking about a knockout shot, those cumulative shots, man. When you go for that one big punch or big kick, it all adds up in one moment and makes for a big highlight.
Reminiscent of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald, where Robbie knocked out Rory McDonald with a massive punch to the face. But as he said in the aftermath of the fight, it was accumulation of damage. But here, the tarantula, as I said, Marco taking after Yoshihiro Tajiri, ripping one of his signature moves.
You know, normally I'm for originality, but the tarantula is painful, and it is effective. Good on you, Marco. Good on you.
Harold seems to have scouted Marco some. That's not the first time he went for the knee crusher. But now, oh my goodness, dropping him like a felling a tree.
Good
1,
night, Irene.
2, 3. That is it. And Marco victorious in his debut here at EWC.
Right on the button, nice and simple. Added up those strikes, and then boom. Good night, Irene.
Here we see that Marco has a bit more to his game than just striking with the victory roll.
When you have striking like that, though, you don't need a victory roll. All you need to do is get in there and boom, go to work.
Can't argue with that, but you don't want to be too one-dimensional either. Should someone take that away from you, you do need to have a backup plan.
Well, until I see somebody that can take a kick like that, I don't need to develop a backup.
And coming up next, our main event for the evening, the title fight, the semi-rematch. Black Dragon challenging for the title against Judge Greg.
I can't believe we still let Judge Greg in the ring with all this padding on. Did you not talk to the ref like I said, Chris? What is this? What is this Bush League mess? But it's alright. It's okay. My boy Black Dragon's back. You know, we lost a little money last time. It's alright. But we doubled with nothing this week. We're going to make it back, Black Dragon. Let's handle the business, count this money, and go home.
Black Dragon certainly seems pumped up.
You better be.
No matter what you say, Judge Greg is certainly a powerhouse. You're going to have to be on your game. Padding or no.
I mean, I do respect the man's work ethic. I respect how tough he was in the Elimination Chamber. But at the same time, when you have an unfair advantage, you don't deserve to call yourself the law of EWC.
And here he is coming down to the ring, as usual. Looks to be all business.
He better be this week. This has got the toughest competitor he's facing in the Elimination Chamber right in front of him, fresh and ready to go. Judge Greg better come with his A game. But it doesn't matter. That title's coming home. The Black Dragon will count this money and get out of here.
We'll see how it goes. Certainly the one-on-one environment is going to be very different from the Elimination Chamber. We'll have to see if it plays to anyone's advantage differently. And we're off. Judge Greg with a quick display of power.
Come on, Black Dragon. Can't start slow. You gotta start fast. Gotta get in there and wear this man out. There we go. Boom. Big suplex right there. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Targeting the small of the back with an elbow. Accumulating damage to the lower back will certainly impact Judge Greg's ability to use those powerful slams and punches.
I'd rather he targeted, a less protected area, but it'll work. It'll work. It's damaging. It's good.
Power of Judge Greg with a military plus slam, following it up with punches on the ground.
There we go. Good count. Come on. Come on now, Black Dragon.
Oh, looked to be going for a pin, but grabs the arm and floats over into a cross and a knee bar. Combination submission hold.
There we go. Make him tap out twice. Make him. Oh, come on.
Judge Greg wriggles out. Forward slam. Judge Greg thinking about what he's going to do. Takes too much time. Black Dragon kicks away. Back on offense.
Let's see this. Oh. Thought he had control of the match there. I thought Black Dragon was getting on the roll, but I gotta give credit to Judge Greg. He's being smooth, quick, and fast. Like the snake he is.
Going for the camel clutch. Black Dragon able to sneak out the back. So far, it's been a very back and forth affair.
It's not good, man. It's not good for my blood pressure. Too much money on this, man.
Exchanging arm drags. Oh my goodness. Going for it. Already. The long walk power bomb. Oh my goodness. Is that enough this early in the match? 1, 2. No, not enough. Not enough.
My wallet's feeling a little relief there. I was about to have to go sell my car. This is not okay. Black Dragon, I need you to pick it up.
I think you have a problem.
We don't talk about it. And it's no problem as long as I win.
If you say so. Black Dragon appears to be going for a superplex. Yes! Ooh. And it hits! Superplex.
Pin him.
A famine or feast move if ever there was one, but this one, clearly, Black Dragon came out better.
Well, he's feasting today.
Exploder suplex.
He is feasting today.
After taking the long walk powerbomb, Black Dragon has certainly rebounded now. With control of the oh my god, the power! Into the fireman's carry. Ooh, and a big Samoan drop. Oh my goodness.
There we go. Come on, ref. 1, 2. It's clearly 3. Why are you slow counting? Come on.
The unbelievable power of Black Dragon just hoisting Judge Greg into the air like that. Wow.
Told you, he's the best thing we've got in EWC. The strongest, the fastest, the toughest.
Oh, Judge Greg. Oh!
Don't punch him in the helmet. That's not going to do anything.
Barely faced Judge Greg. Waste of an advantage after that amazing float over from Black Dragon. Judge Greg punishing him for the mistake. Going for a pin. I don't think this will do it. At points like that, you have to wonder if Judge Greg thought the pin was actually going to work, or if he was trying to make some sort of point to his opponent.
I don't know. I mean, after getting hit in the head so much in that helmet, his brain can't be all the way there.
Get hit in the helmet hard enough, the whole thing will ring. Kick to the spine, ineffective. Another military press slam. Judge Greg starting to show wear and tear, getting a little tired.
That's what happens when you fight the man that is Black Dragon.
Black Dragon down. Judge Greg looking exhausted. Black Dragon has certainly taken it out of Judge Greg quickly in this match.
He's hit him big, he's hit him hard, and he's got to finish it up. Go ahead, put him away. Don't be cocky.
What's he have in mind? Hoisting him up to the top turnbuckle. He hit a... Oh, no. No, Judge Greg gets out. I think he was going to go for another superplex. Judge Greg grabs him up again for another last ride power bomb.
Oh, no.
Down! Oh, my goodness. 1, 2.
No, kick out, kick out.
3. That's it. Judge Greg has won and retained the EWC title.
Not again.
Are you okay, Emil?
No. I get a ride home because I'm going to have to sell my car.
I think we live in opposite directions.
So, can I get a ride home?
All right, all right. Black Dragon, with a series of impressive moves, made a very strong showing for himself, but was not able to overcome Judge Greg tonight.
As much as I don't like to say it, Judge Greg did have a great performance. He made sure to finish his opponent off quickly and precisely, but he still should be banned based on his cheating.
Well, that's it for us tonight. For Emil Davis, I'm Chris Carlson. We will see you all next week for the next Enthusiacs Wrestle Gaming Championship.